You done with the foolish games, my guy? Are you done with the foolish games?
I'm still gonna play with the game.
Thank you, Jesus, for waking me up this morning thank you, Jesus, for waking me up today and letting me see another day and putting me in my right mind to say thank you.
That you read it to Jesus. That means you gotta read this book.
My auntie gave me this in 2012.
Let it choke me.
And I still got this book, and I'm using it more often now. Now I use it yesterday and today, and I would pray, and then I would ask God to lead me to the right scripture, and I'll read it, and they'll actually explain the scripture too, so it helps me understand the scripture. But then I'll also ask ChatGPT just in case it's something I don't understand. But I think that's been helping me.
You help me right here.
Legend, chill out, man. Okay, all this playing is going on. You can do it in the house instead of doing it at the park. I swear. I should believe out when I'm ready and not have to deal with all of this in the process. Cause nah. So I'll be sit down so I can tell you a shoot too.
Okay.
Ow.
I'm sorry. Sorry. No. Let me alone.
This gotta stop now, bye-bye. Sabi, I don't need that foot no more.
Oh. Ow!
Megan, you jumping your sister. Keep jumping her. Get my phone sometime. What you expect was gonna happen, so you're very rough with yourself. You just hit yourself in the face.
I hit his nose because he's pointing at his nose.
You need to calm down. Stop throwing everything.
I had eyebrows bleeding.
You're gonna break his nose.
And the eyebrows bleeding right there.
It was because he scratched it.
No.
It was a bump right there. Yeah.
I scratched my nose.
We going to the park. Movement. I need movement. I did DoorDash today, Uber Eats, and I swear I did Uber Eats, and I wore shorts today because it's like 80 degrees outside, and I'm like, okay, it's the best day to wear shorts. Let's see if I can get back into my confidence because I'm trying. But I had them. I got my shorts. It's the like biker shorts that kind of like accentuate a little bit. And I wear these when I exercise, and I decided to wear them so I could be comfortable working because I was gonna be getting in and out the car. Hi Kayla. Hello Kayla Latrice. I am in the process of losing weight. For people that don't know me, my name is Safari. I lost weight by following God, by getting rid of people that are negative in my life, by gaining knowledge and losing toxins, and that's what my channel was about, my weight loss journey. But what I went through in the process, because I know it's not just like a clean, just get it done type thing, but I lost 55 pounds. I was 272 and I'm 207. I am currently 209 right now because of the chronic stress that I'm in. I have been not leaning on food, but I have been a little loose with my standard of eating. I've had restaurant food and I normally do not, and I know many people do, so it's like you don't resonate. I understand. I like saving money. I don't think I need to be outside eating food all the time. To do it sometimes, yes, but all the time, absolutely not. But I feel more confident to wear my shorts. But while I was walking out the house, I was like, they are a little short, you know. Oh my God, I'm confident though. I think I could pull this off. Not to get attention, because I definitely don't want it for attention. I want it to be so I can be comfortable, you know. But I'm still uncomfortable because I'm still trying to lose weight. So this restaurant that I usually go to, that will be the first restaurant that's over here by my house, and I do Uber Eats. And height gains, I would go to there, and there's this man that usually hand me the food when I do Uber Eats. All he says is like, "What's the name? 5 minutes. Confirm the order," and that's it. So I am. I go in there all the time. This is usually what he says. Today, it was different. Like he looking at my thighs, and then he look up at me, and then he just like, gave me this look like I'm intrigued. Like, what the freak was that, bro? Like the energy you're giving me, that just like threw me. This is an older man, by the way. He's older. He's not like around my age, so even worse. Like you could be my daddy, you could be my uncle. Like I'm not. All right. So continue. I'm going to get the order. This is the name I have. Can you get that off my leg? You don't put the scooter on the couch, legend. And legend. You're not gonna go to the park. You keep playing with me.
I want to see the food.
Then don't do that. We're not playing with the scooters in the house. So I waited for the order. He just keep calling me Hello Kitty. This is the shirt that I have on today. I don't even have anything crazy. I swear. This is how I know this is some sexual stuff happening here. But he looked at my thighs, first of all, when I walked in the restaurant. Then he looked up at me, and then he just keeps saying, Hello Kitty. Hello Kitty. Just like steady saying it. Every time he say something to me, he just, Hello Kitty. I'm like, dude. I used to get attention when I was in high school. I used to get attention when I was younger. People that talk to me like just be like super rude by showing their like interest in me, and then some people that would be like super sexual when they show their interest in me, and some people that'll be genuine when it comes to showing their interest in me. And to me, I just feel like the first thing I get when I'm in the midst of losing weight is this. I have not got approached in like 10 to 15 years. He didn't even approach me. He just doing whatever he doing. Having his little moment, thinking that I'm gonna fall for it because I guess what I have on, I just like the type of person that want to be talked to like that. No, I want to be comfortable in my clothes. So I should be able to wear this and not have to worry about somebody being disrespectful. But I see this do all the time. I do Uber Eats all the time, and this is what you want to say to me? Like, I mean, he just kept doing it over and over again. And I know it's not that big of a deal, but it's like to have to go from that energy to now this is just like, bro, come on now, like that's just too much. For real. You didn't have to do all that. Like, Hello Kitty. Have a good day, Hello Kitty. And I'm just like, boy, all you worried about is these shorts I got on right now. And when you like what you see, and I don't like what you see, and now I don't even want to wear these shorts no more. So I'm gonna change before I go in the house, before I go step out the house. Be quiet. I'm not even talking to you.
Yes, you is.
I'm not talking to you.
Yes, you is.
Bye.
Say that out loud.
I am saying that out loud, but I wasn't talking to you. So now I don't want to wear these shorts. I'm gonna have to change before I go back outside, but I couldn't go back home during the time, so I just had to work with these on. But it was another person that did the same thing, and then this old man, there's like several of them at the corner, and they just kept saying booty, 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 and I'm like, boy, what? That first of all, that was corny. That was corny. But now as I'm walking past, like I'm getting super duper uncomfortable. To go from not getting any attention in 15 years to getting this unwanted attention, it did not feel good at all. Like I did not feel good in my body, and I want to feel confident in myself, but I shouldn't be like, well, I can't wear this because somebody's gonna think this or whatever. I should be able to wear whatever I want to, but at the same time, I don't want this attention. It don't feel good. And still try to build the confidence I used to have before I had kids, before I gained the weight, all of that. Just like, this is not what I want. Like that was not okay. But I guess it's a part of the journey. Like you go from not being seen to being seen, and then it's just like all these different directions of people that's coming every which way. And it's like, I want to see you. Like, oh, let me see you so I can get her. Like, I'm not her. I'm not gonna fall for that. I used to when I was little though. I'm like, that boy liked me because he said my booty was big. Like I was in high school though, but I was just like, my mind wasn't in the right places. The attention I was getting was not the best attention, and yeah, I definitely don't want that. My standards are definitely different than they were as a child, but that was for a different reason. That just was because I wasn't healed. But this right here is because of my confidence, and because of the unwanted attention that's coming from it. I don't want that. I don't want that. That did not feel good. But I really came on today because I was definitely mentally fatigued yesterday, and instead of having the dinner I was setting to have for myself, I had 3 donuts and cereal for dinner. And I didn't come on here to tell you this because, like, oh, I messed up or whatever. I came on here to tell you this because I feel like I should be open to my whole experience instead of just part of it. I want people to fully know my experience. Like, it's not just I eat clean, I exercise, I'm losing the weight. It's this is happening and this is happening, and I'm still trying. I'm still going. I have these moments. It happens because this is real. This is not fake. This is not perfect. I want you to know that you can do it too. That's the only reason why I'm willing to say this part of my journey, because I don't always want to tell you guys this part. And I think letting you guys in on this would help you feel like, yes, I'm her. I can see myself through you. And now I know I can also do it too because you did it. That's the only reason why I mentioned that. Because I feel like when people are going through their weight loss journey, things are going to shift. People are going to see you more. You're going to get more attention. You're going to get unwanted attention. You're going to get attention that you didn't ask to have. And it's going to be a little overwhelming in the beginning. But it's something that has to be adjusted. Yeah, because today was very uncomfortable. But also just know that you're going to have moments as well, in my experience as of yesterday, where you're going to have moments where it's not going to be perfect, where you're eating excessive amounts of processed foods, but you should not just stay there. Don't stay there in that moment. Let that be a moment. If you continuously eat things because you're like unemotional, okay, I'm sorry, I can't think. My kids are just all in my ear. Ah, they're all in my ear. Um, when you continuously eat things when you're emotional, you're going to continuously keep doing that thing over and over again. It's no longer a mistake. It's not a mistake. It's not an accident. It's a choice. You're choosing to do that. You're choosing to continuously say and use justified reasons as to why you're continuously going to these things over and over again. Now, I'm not saying don't eat it at all. What I'm saying is to eliminate how much of it you're eating. But I would never say take it out. I would never say avoid. Eventually it's going to happen. It should be more of a simple thing than to try so freaking hard, because you can try hard to lose weight. You could use some of these things that people are using, lose the weight, and then what you going to do, you have to keep doing that thing. How you lost weight is how you have to keep it off. You can't just say I'm going to lose these 160 pounds and then I'm going to go back to doing what I was doing. No. How you lose the weight is how you keep it off, and how you gain the weight is how you also put it back on. So if I continuously eat donuts and cereal every day for dinner, I'm sure I can lose weight if I stay in my calorie deficit, but it's going to become stagnant after a little while, because now my body is adjusted to me eating this thing that is super processed and it's not helping me. But I only say this part of my journey to help people. Like I said, I do not want to just help people, you know, just help them in the moment. I want you to be able to use the stuff that I've used or the stuff that I went through, and that can help you. I don't want you to feel like you by yourself. I felt like I was by myself for a long time because everybody keeps showing all of their success stories, and it's like, okay, but what about this though? Like, you didn't talk about this part. The part is what's stopping me from losing the weight. This is the thing that is making it challenging for me to continue. This is the thing that is making it hard for me to actually see the weight loss and keep it off. And this is what I'm going through right now, and I have no way to resonate with people in order for me to not feel like I'm by myself. I want to help people. And that's what I'm here for. Not to just tell my story and tell my business and see like how many views I can get or how many likes I can get. I think that's wonderful that I can get views and likes, but I want to build a community. I can do this by myself, but I don't want to do this by myself because I know, actually I am doing it by myself, but I don't want to do this alone without helping somebody in the process, because these are the parts that people don't get to see. People always see the success stories. They see a before and after. I lost, I was fat, I was this way, I look like this, and now I look like this. Oh, good job. But the people that's really trying to go through it and they need help and need access to information so they can be able to lose the weight as well, they're not getting that because all they see is the success stories. But all the things that shifted me was the subtle things that you did not see. You did not see when I was going through these things. You did not see me overcome it. You did not see how I did it. You did not see that. And these are the things that are going to make the shifts that are going to be sustainable, that are going to help you. And I ate 3 donuts yesterday, and I ate cereal, and that's going to make me stop and say, "Well, I'm not going to do this anymore. I messed up." No, I'm going to keep going. I am, because that was a moment in my life. Yesterday, I was mentally fatigued. I was tired. I didn't want to think about what I should be doing to better myself. I was not thinking that far ahead. I was tired. I let myself have that moment, but I don't feel like that today, which means I should be able to make better decisions today. Not just because, oh, I did that yesterday, I gotta do it again today. Like, I messed up. Oh no. Like, it happens. It's not even a mistake. I know I did that. It was intentional. I didn't want to think about it. I didn't want to make dinner yesterday. I went straight for the donuts, and then I had another one, and then I had another one, and then I ate the cereal, and then I went to bed. That was intentional. Like, I knew that that was not good for me. I was aware of it, but if I keep doing it, like I said, it's no longer a mistake. It's a decision. I'm choosing this. But that's what I did. And guess what? I plan on having a donut again today. But I shouldn't have 3. I'm not gonna have 3 donuts, but I'm gonna have a donut today because I want one, not because I need one. But I am overcoming emotional eating. I went from 272 to 207. I'm currently 209 because of me being chronically stressed and continuously leaning on food, which is something I'm still having to learn to overcome. It's not going to happen overnight, but it's happening. I am still having these moments, but I don't say this just to tell people, oh, this is what's happening. These are the moments where people don't, these are the things that people don't see. They only see the success stories. I was here, I was going through some stuff, and then I lost the weight. Boom. It's like, but what was happening? Like, how did you overcome that? How did you get out that situation? Because these are the things that are stopping me from losing weight. These are the things that are stopping me from being consistent. You're not talking about these things, and it's making me feel like alone, and I don't know how to deal with it. But if I could see somebody that's also coming out of it, and I'm seeing how they did it, it might be easy for me too, and I don't feel alone. I don't feel like I'm making mistakes. I don't feel like that I'm doing this by myself. I don't want to be by myself in these moments. This is when I feel like I can still do it even in spite of me going through this. Everybody keeps showing all the good stuff, the perfection that comes out of the weight loss. Like, I eat clean, I eat small things, I exercise, I look good, I'm fit, I can fit clothes that I want. Like, all these great things that have this happening now. But I was there, but it is what it is. Help people lose weight, yeah. Help you get there. It's like, it's motivation in a sense. That's good that you went through it, but I don't want to just see success stories. I want to be able to know what is the strategy that you use to help you get out of that, because it's hard. It's not just stop doing it. It's not just stop eating this, stop drinking that, stop having this. I am so tired of people saying that. Stop, avoid, eliminate, restrict. I am so tired of all of that. Yes, that's exactly what's happening, but to use those words would be a rebellion to ourselves. We are rebellious. We don't listen to ourselves all the time. We don't even listen to people. My teacher told me to not be on this phone. I'm gonna find a way to be on my phone, because you can't tell me what not to. I'm gonna find a way. Same thing with weight loss. People be like, oh yeah, just hide the food, or just don't buy it, or don't delete the app, delete the food app. All I gotta do is re-download it. All I got to do is go reach for that food that I put all in the back of my cabinet. It's that easy. It's that easy. If I really wanted to, I could be rebellious to myself. I know I can. I've done it before. That is not a strategy. Stop using all these things that could work. It's your mindset. It is fully your mindset. Do you really want to lose weight? Are you just trying to lose 10 pounds? Because if it's just 10 pounds, you ain't really trying to lose weight for real. That is not even enough to even want to lose. It's like hundreds of pounds. 50 pounds, 60 pounds. Like, it's going to look different on you. These are people that really, really, really want to lose weight. People that really, really want to change their lives. That don't just want to lose their life. Lose their life. Ooh, I'm talking too fast. That don't want to just lose the weight, but also be able to keep it off. And by keeping it off, it's not by just doing this thing and stop eating all these things. Because are you going to always not drink pop? Are you going to always not eat candy? Are you going to always not eat snacks? Are you going to always not eat out? These are going to happen. How can I strategize this so I can still have what I want, but minimize it so I can still make sure I'm taken care of internally, that I'm still being taken care of for the rest of my life? Because you can tell me how to lose weight right now by drinking this special drink, but am I going to drink this special drink every single day for the rest of my life to keep the weight off? No. I'm going to have my donuts. I'm going to have my cereal. I'm going to have my processed foods. I'm going to have those things. But it's either I have myself a moment, or I do this sometimes or occasionally, or I find a way to make it fit, but not to where it's deterring me from my goal or deterring me from moving forward. But it should not be stopping me. Yesterday, I didn't allow myself to stay there. I did not want to stay there. I did not want to stay there moping about I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't lose the weight because I ate a donut. I could eat a donut if I want to eat a donut. If I want to eat a donut, I'm gonna have a donut. I know I keep mentioning that is because that's what I had yesterday. I had two donuts. I had one donut, and then I went for another one, and then I went for another one. That's what I had. I had donuts, and I had the cereal, and it wasn't just like some small thing. Like, I had a big stupid bowl of cereal, and I allowed myself to have it, but it wasn't intentional. But I allowed it to happen because I was tired and I didn't want to think about it. But I should be prepared next time for these moments, in which I usually am. I would make sure that I meal prep. But I don't meal prep a lot though. I just meal prep my breakfast. And I'm like, well, let me plan what I could eat before I try to, jack this up. Let me make sure I have something with me so that when it is time for me to eat, I'm not super ravenous. I at least got this in my system. I'll bring a protein bar, which hold me over sometimes when I'm in my right mind. Majority of the time, when I'm eating unhealthy, it's because I'm filling it with a meal. Like, it's a meal replacement. Um, my snacks are my meal replacements, and because I'm emotional, like, eating these foods when I'm emotional and feel great because it's filling a space that I'm trying to fill. It's filling that space, and when I'm unhappy, I can multitask. I can watch TV. That feels good. I can lay down and not move. That feels good. I can eat my unhealthy food. That feels good. And it's temporary, but it feels good. And that's where I kind of just jack up at a little bit. But yesterday I allowed myself to do that because I am still overcoming emotional eating. I didn't just become big from nothing. It all came from traumatic situations and unhealed parts of my life, and parts of things that I created, habits, bad habits that was continuously happening over and over again. I did that. And now I have to try to get out of that if I really want to lose the weight. And I went from 272 to 207, but I also went from 160 to 272. And that was easy. That was easy. But going from 272 back to 160 or whatever weight I'm going to be, that is hard. And that's what's making me want to keep going, because I don't want to stay here. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be overweight. I don't want to shorten my life because I'm making decisions that are helping me bring myself closer and closer to death instead of closer and closer to living longer. I am choosing this. But again, I had the donuts. I had the cereal yesterday, but am I going to do that every single day? No. Am I going to do it without being strategic? No. I typically do. And if you do want to have the unhealthy snacks and you do want to have the processed foods, it's okay. In moderation, and when I say moderation, scratch that. Worry about this part first. Having the healthy food that you know you're going to eat that's going to make you feel that you enjoy. And then you have the unhealthy food that satisfies you, that completes your whole meal. Do that. Not just eat this in moderation. Because if I tried that and I wasn't really thinking about it, just like eat this in moderation. I had nothing on my stomach. I did not eat. The first thing I ate was Twix. And I bought like 3 packs of them. And I'm like, well, they say eat in moderation. I'm just going to eat one. Because they say just to eat one. One is 110. 110 calories for this one. This whole pack is about to be 400 calories. But eat in moderation means to eat this one. That's the serving size. Eat that one. Yeah. I ate all 3 packs. For one, I was hungry already, and two, moderation was tried, and moderation was not given. It wasn't. I was not giving moderation. I'm eating all of it. Um, so you have to find strategy when you are in your journey, because if you make everything hard, you're not gonna stick to it. You're not going to stick to it. It's gonna you trying to do what she doing, you trying to do what he doing, you trying to do what the doctor said, you trying to eat fat, you trying to make sure this is small, you trying to make sure you exercise, you trying to make sure all these things are perfect so you can lose the weight, but you ain't sticking to it because you know that's not something you want to do, for one, and two, it's hard. You trying to do all these things, doing all these things, and it's none of the stuff that you actually want to do. That's making it easy for you. Make it simple. Do things that you want to do that are easy for you in the beginning, because those little small shifts that you make are going to help you move further in your goal, or move just shift. It's gonna shift the scale a little bit. You got to change your habits before you do anything else. If you don't change your habits, then, or even change your mindset, it's not gonna work and it's not going to stay. You can easily lose weight by following what somebody does and be miserable the whole time, and not keep the weight loss off, because for one, you're miserable. For one, that's a big one, and two, you're miserable because you're doing something that you don't want to do forever, and you burnt out because you're trying to do everything under the sun to try to make sure you keep the weight off. I don't want that. I do not want that. I want to be able to live and be happy, but I also want to make sure that I'm taking care of myself. And eating donuts and cereal is not going to do that. But I allowed myself to do that yesterday. Everybody come in. Thank you. Welcome. I lost 272 pounds. Oh, sorry. No, I didn't. I went from 272 pounds to 207. I am currently 209, but I'm still losing. And it's not easy, but it's something that can be done. And I definitely want to help people in the process. And I don't want to just tell people my business, because I don't care to tell you my business. I am a regular person on here yapping about something that is not going to help you. There's no reason for me to be here. I'm on here because there's things that people don't typically say when they're in a weight loss journey that could help somebody that's also going through the same thing. They just don't want to know how to lose the weight. They want to know how to overcome these things that they don't know how to do themselves, or not feel alone in these journeys, in their journeys. I don't believe that, just showing me that you lost the weight is going to help me in the times where I need help to get out of these situations. It can be motivating because you did it, but it's not going to help me it's not going to help me in my weight loss. It's not going to help me overcome the things that's stopping me from losing the weight. I need to see, to me, everything, in a sense, not every single thing, but things that are going to help me move forward and know that I'm not in this by myself. Because you would show me that you ate clean, you exercised, you did this, you did that. Wow, she did that to lose weight. Great. Yeah, but I'm emotional eating. She didn't say that. So how am I supposed to get out of this situation? Nobody talks about this stuff. Nobody's actually going through it. And that's why I believe that I can help people in those areas. But it is what it is. Probably can't, But it's like everybody's journey is not going to look the same. Somebody's journey might look very similar to mine's. But I don't want them to miss the parts that those subtle shifts that help you get to your goal. And these are those subtle shifts that happens. It's not just I ate clean, I exercised, I lost the weight, yay, I made it. Everybody can say that, but the people that feel alone, that feel like they can't do it, they need to be encouraged, they need to feel like they can resonate. That's what helps move the grain. It's gonna help move forward in your goal, because you don't feel alone anymore. I don't think anybody should feel alone while they're in this journey, because it's hard. You want to feel like the thing I'm doing is actually working. It's just working, and you know, even though I'm going through this thing and this is happening right now, like I don't want to feel like I'm by myself. And I heard her say that she's doing the same thing, and I can resonate with that, and that's helping me move forward in my goal because I'm not doing it by myself no more. She's also going through it and she overcame it. So if she can do it, I can do it too. And I know that I can now because of that. And I know this sounds super cliche, but yes, I don't want to feel like I'm by myself. You showed me how to lose the weight, and it wasn't because you told me to eat this and drink that and move this and move that. You actually went through it. You were going through a lot yourself. And you went through this thing, and how you went through this thing is what help you overcome and move to the next phase of your life. And I feel like it's gonna help, you know. But there are many things that you're gonna go through in your life that are going to be obstacles, but they definitely shouldn't be blockages. It should not block you from moving forward, but it can slow you down for a little while. But that block is not supposed to help, or that you know, obstacle is not supposed to be like a block. An obstacle is something that you have to find a way around. Okay, it's just like driving in the street. There's like construction right here. I have to reroute in order for me to get to my destination. The block is just like full when you there's no access whatsoever to even get to that thing that you're trying to get to. But with weight loss, these are obstacles. They're not blockages. You can get there. It's just a matter of how you're gonna get there, but you're gonna get there. It's not a matter of if you're gonna get there, it's a matter of when. When, because you're gonna get there. You are. And yes, I did eat 3 donuts yesterday and I ate cereal, but that does not mean that that is over. That it's just the end of the world now. I gotta stop. I just gained all the weight back, and I gotta, I'm gonna keep making these decisions over and over and over again. No, there are strategies that you can learn that's gonna help you move forward and help you in your journey that won't allow you to be in this space forever. But that's all I want to come on here for. Obviously, I need to let my phone charge because, yeah. But I didn't lose this weight from nothing. I didn't lose this weight just from doing simple things by eating clean and exercising. I lost this weight because there was so many shifts that I made in my life gradually that helped me, including the people that have been in my way. These obstacles of people that are in my way. Where's my key? That's fine, Savi. I'm not mad. So many things, but hopefully help somebody in this. And I don't know when I'm gonna make another video, but I do have several that can possibly help people. I throw a few things at people that I have been through, and I didn't have to put it out there. But I know that these are testimonies, not just something I'm going through and I'm just throwing out like, oh yeah, I went through this, I went through that, I want to show you guys. No, I want you to see it and my thought process through the whole thing, because you probably resonate somewhere in there. I don't know where, but you might resonate and it might help you. And I want to help you through my downfalls, through my journey, because it might lie somewhere with you. But I hope you guys have a great day. Let the rest of your day be great. Make sure you put God first. Gain knowledge and lose some toxins. Because if you ain't gaining knowledge, you ain't losing the toxins. It's toxic people. It's toxic habits. It's toxic food. It's toxic things that can help you move forward if you remove them. Remove them. Lose it. Lose it before you use it. Use it before you lose it. I don't know. I love y'all. Have a good day. All right. Bye.